Hi everyone, I'm Kim with Kimberly's Vintage Treasures. I'm going to be standing up most of the day today. As you can see, I have this little two-drawer cabinet. It also has another piece to it that goes on top. So I'm going to be working on this today. It did have something stuck to it, so I'm going to try and get that off. I'm also going to go over here and try to get on my phone too to see if I can make sure that I can see comments as they come in. So give me just a second with that. Glasses. I don't know what I did with those things. Let's see. Go back. Wait. Whoop. There we are. I can turn that down. You don't need to have listen to me yip yap. Anyway, so I was gifted this little cabinet piece, two drawer, and I put it back off of my desk, and I would have brought this closer, but it's a lot. Anyway, so what I'm doing today is I have to get this off. It's some sort of gooey, sticky stuff, and I've been using rubbing alcohol to try and get this off, and then I'm going to paint it and put a really pretty print on there, and I'm going to take these knobs are coming off. So, of course, you know, Kimberly's Vintage Treasures, I want something more sparkly. Let's see, maybe I can turn the camera just a little bit this way. There. I can also move this table over just a little bit. Standing on, I have a little table. I also have my Lazy Susan on here, and so it's, you know, it's just a little bit wobbly. I really don't want it falling over on my feet, so I'm gonna try hard not to do that. Let's see. There we go. Put this together. I have so many knobs now. Let's see. The print, you know, I thought about putting the print on here and then, of course, cutting it, but let's see what it. I can move this over just a smidge. Hold on. There. Yeah, I need to be able to get around it. There's so much stuff in my little office, you wouldn't believe it. Well, you probably would. The trick is getting this gooey stuff off of here. And I did have the heat tool going, so I'm going to try that a little bit. It had a little decal on it, and so I warmed it up and got it off with a screwdriver and a hammer. It feels like foamy stuff. I don't know what it is. Icky. I'm going to grab that print. Let's see, is it in? I think it's a Reba. Let's see. Where did I put it? Right here. This one. Because I want to use this little cabinet, and it has a top piece that has it has slots in it where I can put my books, or I'll bring it in, but it would be, you know, really high. So that'll be next week's. We'll be working on that. But this, I thought she would fit here, but I don't want to poke her face. I don't want a knob in the middle of her face. I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out. But that's my plan. That's the plan I have, is for this lady. This picture here, which I love. Isn't she gorgeous? She's gorgeous. So give that a whirl. Okay. I'm going to put it down here where it's safe, and then try and get, let me try one of these baby wipes too. I don't know. I'm going to try a bunch of everything. Jeez. Nope, back to this. Get it. If I warm it up a bit, I can add my glasses. Those help. It seems to come off a little bit better when you warm it up. Yeah. This little piece of furniture is made by it's made by the Souder company. Solder company. It's a good company. Give me a second here. Let's see here. Uh, hold on, what happened to my? Oh, so there we go. We're back. All right. Sorry about that. So, a good friend of mine, her daughter had her baby yesterday, and it was there was an emergency happening, and Mama ended up in the ICU. Baby's good. Baby's okay. Mama's good now, but it was pretty scary. Yeah, pretty scary. See, it comes off with heat, so it's gooey. It's stuck in my socks. Need what else can use this? Let's see. Let's see if this will work. That's better. Get it off. I just want to lay it on its side. Get some more of this alcohol. It's going to have paint over it, and it's going to have if I could sand that. It's pretty sticky though. I don't know about sanding it, but you know what? I can always try. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst? That's not. That needs a piece of. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, if I get it flat enough, the rough ones, the rough pieces right here. Heavier grit. Sorry about the noise. How's that? I think that's going to be better. It's going to have paper over it, so or decoupage and paint. I just need to get it flat enough. Pour it a little. Yeah, that doesn't hurt my feelings at all. This is so, gosh, I wonder if I can decoupage right over the top. I need to use, I think some bonding boss would work on there. This way. Thanks for joining me today. So I'm Kimberly with Kimberly's Vintage Treasures, and just making over this little 2-drawer cabinet. It's a nice piece of furniture. It's made by Souder and Company, and I used to sell that stuff, which they are known for their office pieces. And so I have another piece to this that goes on top, and it has slots in it to put, papers and stuff. So that will be helpful for me. I'm going to grab some bonding boss. Excuse me. There's so much in here right now. I had to rearrange for this. What do I have with that? Is that it? That's not going to be enough. Napkin, top coat. What we got here? Bonding primer. Okay, we're going to be using a little bit of each. Bonding Boss Clear. Maybe I'll use this. There's more of it. Thanks for joining me. If you see the red live button in the top, I'm still live. If you don't see it, please put hashtag replay, and I will, it gives me a chance to get on there and say thank you and hello and all that good stuff. You know, talk to you for a minute. So, this is the best place to stand. I don't know. I guess I'll start here on top. How's that? I need a little, well, I'm just going to dump my brush in there. It fits. So this is called Pentart Bonding Primer. And it'll help the paint stick because it's kind of got it's not coated, but has a shiny surface, I guess. I guess it is coated. I don't know. But this will help. This will help my paint and my papers stick to it. So how is everybody today? It's a good day for a good day today, I think. Yeah. I'm happy. I talked to Alaska Airlines. They were so nice and helped me with changing some things. American Airlines, say no. Don't even fly with those people. Ugh. They don't want to accommodate you at all. At all. None. No manana. None. None. So it was forget it with them. So I'm gonna get that away from my face because it has a smell. Ugh. So I have pretty knobs that can go on here. All kinds. We'll have to pick and choose. If you're there, say hello if you want. Be nice. Talk to somebody. Otherwise, it's all right to watch too. We have the silent watchers. It's all right. I don't mind. Hopefully you can see me. And hopefully you can hear me as I'm talking. I would like to get, for the top of my desk, I want to paint the top of my desk, obviously, because it's an old piece of furniture that I got at a yard sale probably, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. And so it has seen better days. They had it outside, and I didn't. I've always had it inside because I thought it was so pretty and tragic that they had it outside. But anyway, no harm came to it, so it's I'm able to paint it. Then I'd like to put the shatterproof piece of glass on there on the top. So that's my plan coming up. So Thursdays will probably be, decoupage and something different every Thursday. Let's see, got some paint on that. I get paint everywhere. I mean, I just do. I'm terrible. my lazy Susan, I make them look nice and then I get paint on them. So it just is what it is. I'm not being, particularly good with the bonding stuff here. I just want to get a coat on it so I can get paint going. So it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be on there. I don't want my paint to chip off. And even though these drawers are nice, they slide in and out really nice. It's a good piece of furniture. I'm okay with painting it. There's some like behind me. I have this hutch that's behind me that was my sister's, and I couldn't paint that. Just couldn't do it. It's old, and I don't know where she got it. I just know that it was hers, my sister Sheila, and so I couldn't paint it. I couldn't. I like the finish on it anyway. It shows its age, and it's very vintage, very vintage. And my sister loved it, so there you go. So this will give me a nice surface to put a paint on. And what color should I paint it? You know, I think I'm gonna do. I want to do. I think maybe a white, and then make it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be kind of jazzed up. It'd be sitting by my desk, so maybe I can get some of this stuff put away that's on my desk. Can you see? I can't see me. Sorry, I'm right here. Hello. Thanks for joining today. Doing over this cabinet Souder from the Souder Company. And this was in my stash of stuff that I received from my friend. It belonged to her mom, and so she won't mind. We actually had dinner last night together. The 4 of us friends from high school, and her beautiful niece, and it was really nice to get together and see each other and talk and all that stuff. Catch up. We caught up. I mean, it's been years. And I'll miss her when she leaves, but she'll be back. Okay. It's not pretty, but it's coated, so that's all I care about. Extra there. The extra off my paintbrush. Maybe a little bit more here. This, actually, why am I even worried about the top? It's going to have something sitting on it. So forget that. Okay. Here we go. This stuff really smells horrible, to be honest with you. Okay, there is that. And then, I think I want the cottage white. Did I just get that on my dress? Yep, I did. Great. All right. Yep. Well, I didn't get it on the front, so that's all right. That's all right. I'm going to grab my cottage white. Oh, I need a brush again. Where'd it go? A bit of sloppy mess happening over here. Can't have that. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it can't be sloppy. All right, here we go. I just need 2 more inches to open this door. 2 more inches. Cottage white. I'll start with that. Okay, if you can't get the jar open, heat. Use heat. That'll work. Let's see if that works. There we go. Got it. Okay, but I gotta get this to dry real quick. So how's everybody tonight? I hope everybody's finding a great weekend. Looking forward to the weekend. My hubby's home, so that's good. I don't have to work on a weekend. That's good. Unless I want to, which would be down here. I'll be working in my room down here, putting things away, that's for sure. I really didn't even need to paint the top, but hopefully I'll have time. Maybe I could paint the other one. I don't know. I don't like this though. Wind's blowing like crazy out there, but it's beautiful outside, so that makes it nice. It's warm and pretty. I guess you're not doing it right if you don't have a little bit of paint on you when you're doing this. Sorry if I'm out of focus here, or out of frame. I can do this. I could have put it on my desk, but I didn't think anybody would be able to see it. Okay. Let's see. Do this. In there. Grab another brush. Should have bigger. Let's grab a bigger one. This one. This will work. And I'm gonna stand over here. Excuse me 1 second while I do something. I can't. I feel like I'm gonna trip. The last thing I need to do is fall. Yeah, right? Okay. Nice coat on the top. Ooh, this cottage watch is pretty. It'll brighten it up in here too, because I have white and black furniture pieces in my room. So that'll be nice. So if anybody's on here, tell me what you're doing for the weekend. Or did you do something fun this week out there? My friend Her daughter had her baby this week. That was a blessing. A little scary, but it all worked out. And he's arrived. Beautiful baby boy. I'm excited about that. And let's see, what else? What else? I had dinner with my friends. That was fantastic. What else? Let's see. What else could there possibly be? You know, I might have to get some more white paint. Let's see here. I don't know what's going on with this, but it's got stuff in it. Not enjoying that. Come on, man. Probably for me sticking my dirty brush in there, which you're not supposed to do. So for all those painters out there that are seeing this, don't look. Yeah, I definitely will need another jar of this to finish. I probably need a second coat. Guess the top doesn't have to look that great since it'll be covered up by another piece of furniture. And those little pieces I'll sand off. Okay, and back at the drawers, which you cannot see me doing. I could change spots. Seem to be, if I go this way, there we go. What's everybody having for dinner? I'm not sure what we're doing tonight. I guess my husband must be at the store. Can't see me. I'm sorry. Let's go this way. Here's me painting. How does everybody feel about Whatnot? I'm thinking about doing an auction over on Whatnot with my stuff. What do you guys think? Anybody? I know a lot of the crafters have been doing it. I haven't yet, but I'm thinking about it. So I started setting up my account. So I'm hoping that, that'll be a good idea. What do you guys think? Anybody? Anybody on here that's done Whatnot? I've gone on there and looked at the, people selling stuff, but I haven't done it myself. So I thought I'd get that all set up and then advertise and see about having an auction. I have lots and lots of bags and guys, bottles and pictures and all kinds of things that need to go so I can make room for more. Right? Hi, Miriam. How are you? Nice to have you on here. Thank you. I'm making over this little cabinet, and hey Bruce, but no barking. So it has another section that's the same size as this that goes on top, and but it has slots in it so you can put paper and stuff like that in there. So and this was given to me by my friend the other day. It belonged to her mom, and this was part of the bundle that was in my car. So it's a really nice cabinet, and so I thought, why not? Why not give it a try? I'm gonna wait till these dry before I open those drawers and get in there. I wonder if I scoot it back. I'm putting a coat. I put a coat of the Pentart bonding primer on there, and now I'm doing a coat of, this is the Home Deco chalk from Walmart, and it's the cottage white. So, and all my little pieces of furniture in here are they're white, or I have a black, or my sister's vintage hutch behind me that I inherited from her. My sister Sheila. So, sounds like my hubby's home. He's out there with the dogs. One dog. Hello. Hi, how are you? Good. Want to say hi? Hi. Do you want Bruce? No, okay. No, she leaves me alone. Okay. I don't know if that'll happen. Yeah. He's getting loved by the dogs. What did you say? You sprinkled? Oh, thank you. I'm doing good. It's yeah, doing good. I'm gonna put on this on the front. I'm gonna put a piece of decoupage paper, and then I have some decorative knobs that I'll put on there too. So that'll be nice. Sorry you guys can't see this me paint, but if I move it too much, then I'm out of frame. I've already have paint on the back of my dress. and I've got it on the front of my little apron. But that's what that's for, the apron. The back of my dress, not so much. That's okay. I'm a dress-wearing person, so that's all right with me. I mean, I think I can get it out. It's the bonding primer, so we'll see. I don't know. I guess I'm just not going to worry about it too much. You know, it goes with the territory when you're painting here. In this, it just goes with the territory. I love this kind of creamy white. It's not stark. It's just kind of soft white. And I'm thinking I won't have enough for a second coat. Just bad. And the other piece of furniture that goes with this. So, what'd you do today, Miriam? And what kind of yummy food did you cook for the family? Because I know you cook, which is fantastic. The drawers do come out. I didn't pull them out though. But I am going to do, when it dries, I'll take them out and do the sides. Because I'm thinking something decorative on the sides, you know, when you open it. Why not? Why not? I thought about that after I started painting, so. It probably would have made it lighter too, because this is really heavy. This piece of furniture is made by Souder and Company. I don't know if they're and Company anymore. Years ago, like 25, 30, probably 30 years ago, I worked and sold Souder furniture. And they're known for their uh, office pieces of furniture, and heavy, well-made stuff. So that's why I was excited when my friends gave me this. I mean, I'm like, where am I going to put it in here? But I'm going to have to move my desk, rearrange everything. So that's what my weekend is. Yeah, I'll be moving furniture around in here and trying to organize all the things that I was gifted by my friend Dee Dee. That was her mother's thing. So, and then anybody who wants some other stuff. You did a live earlier today. Nice. I love your stuff. Maybe I've already seen it because I know I liked something that you did. Might have seen it. And I wasn't on Facebook too much today because I was trying to get ready here and getting some other things done. So I kind of putzed around here. Yeah, it's going to need a second coat. That's all right. And I'll probably want to sand off some of it. I got to bring this closer so I can read comments. You cooked Pakistani dish? Yum! Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. That sounds delicious. That sounds really good. Thick tomato sauce. That's right up my alley. I love that. And with potatoes, yum. Just stick it all to my hips and everywhere else. I figure out my vintage age. I've earned my to be a little bit thick around the middle. And my kids and grandkids, yeah. You'll send me the recipe? I would love that. I would love that. Absolutely. I love different, anything different than the normal. Does your mom and dad like it? Is it one of their recipes or is it yours? Is this something that you found? Okay, let's see. Almost done here on this side. Definitely needs a second coat. Oh, I can hear the dogs outside giving the neighbor a bad time. Dinah, my neighbor Dinah. That poor lady. So she was supposed to go visit her family in Alabama, her parents. She has elderly parents that she was going to go back and see. And it's from a food blogger. Oh, okay. I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I'm going to give this a quick dry and then, try to add another coat. So she went to use the what do you call it? the tram or the train that we have here. It's new in our little remote city. It's not remote, but we're about 25 miles north of Seattle in Washington State, and so she uses that train to go down to the airport, and it's really a nice accommodation. Miss some water that will help the paint. Oh yeah. Oh, good idea. Thank you. That's smart. So she gets a Uber to the little light rail station. That's what they call it, light rail. And she gets there and she gets on the light rail, and then it comes to a screeching halt and everybody off because some lady in Seattle decided to drive her car up onto the light rail tracks for about a quarter of a mile. And when she got to the actual station where people get on, she stopped because her car wouldn't go any farther. It was stuck. So I don't know what's happening to her. If she'll be fine, I don't know. But I do know they had to get a crane to move her car off the tracks. So suffice it to say, Dinah missed her flight because by then, when she got down to the airport finally and stood in line for 2 hours, well then, her flight, yeah. What a nightmare, you know? But, I don't know, the lady that got herself stuck on the tracks, she said she was using Google Maps to get where she needed to go, and it took her there, and so she was following it. Well, I mean, Google Maps isn't always what it's supposed to be, and, I've had it get me turned around before, and I pull over. And recheck address, recheck everything, and I don't know how you can drive. That lady, who knows what she's thinking, but she got there were so many people that were, if you think about the hundreds and hundreds, the thousands, it wasn't the thousands because it's a ripple effect of people that were affected by all of that. Yeah. What a nightmare. But I can say I've had issues before with Google, taking me down a wrong street and me looking at it and saying, okay, this isn't right. So I kind of feel bad for her because, who knows what her situation was that caused her to just keep going. Yeah, I think so, Miriam. Too many action movies, yeah. The only ones there to rescue her was the transit police. Oh man, I don't know how she got the door open to get out of her car because she was right up next to it's like a cement barrier where the train pulls up and the doors open and people step onto the train. And my youngest daughter takes that train every single day. Well, no, not every single day. 3 days a week for school in Seattle. Yeah. It was a little crazy. I like the chalk paint. It dries faster. It's nice. If I'm not seeing your comments, I apologize. It's been a seeing on Facebook. I'm seeing Miriam, so that's good. Yeah. Yeah, they shut down the trains. There was trains coming at her. One coming at her that they shut down around the corner from her, not far. I mean, it would have been devastating. Devastating. Devastating for her family. I'm glad it wasn't me. But you wonder, what state of mind could this lady have been in that this happened to? What was she thinking through all that? Because as you're driving on the train tracks, you're bouncing around. I mean, there's just no way a car's not meant to glide through. You're, bouncing around on those tracks. Yeah, I messed up my neighbor's vacation. She's supposed to be in Alabama, hang out with her elderly folks. Uh, yeah, she canceled. Pardon me. She canceled her trip because it rescheduling all the flights and a rental car and the whole 9 yards became such a pain because all those people that missed their flights, they were busy doing the same thing. Okay, not right here on this side. I don't want to burn my paint. This is better on this side. It is dry on the front. So I think I'm going to take out, see if I can make it lighter with the doors out. Do the sides and let that dry for a minute. Use this to get it open. Since I took the knobs off and shut the drawers. Smarty. I'm smart. Yeah, smart like that. Yeah. It's dusty. Whew. I thought I got all that off, but apparently not. So here's the old knobs. And I'm going to use something a little bit more decorative. Because why not? Why not? There's the sides, so I might as well down here. And I'll show you the paper that I'm looking at. I don't know if you saw this, but I'm looking at, it's a Reba paper, but I like her. And she's been in here waiting for me to use it. So this is Artesian Rose Crafter. So, yep, love her. She's pretty. Yep, that's going to be perfect on here. Okay. So what can I do? Nope. Jeez. Kimberly, just stick your fingers in that. And end up, sorry, I've got to dry this just a little bit more. Wonder how she even got onto the tracks. She was driving a small, compact, it was a little red Mazda, and it said that she was following Google, and there's Martin Luther King Way down there in Seattle, and I guess you have to go up a hill, and then it veers, and you'd know you're on the tracks, but she just said she was following Google. Yeah, nothing else, just following Google. But, I don't know, maybe there weren't enough signs. I think there is. According to what people were writing that live in that area, there are signs everywhere, Do not enter. You know, yeah. As soon as you hit the tracks, it would have been, oh, back up. Yeah, a little red. So one of my good friends, she drives a little red Mazda, the same car, the same car. So I sent that to her and said, yeah, I'm not sure what we're thinking today. Were you on your phone? Did you not get enough sleep? What, what happened? How did you end up down there? And how did you end up on the tracks? Yep. And she gave it right back to me, just like she would. She said, I was distracted driving. I was busy watching a video of Kimberly's vintage treasures. Did you have your seatbelt on? Anyway, I hope that lady's okay. Really. I mean, I'm sure she feels embarrassed and everything else. And who knows what was happening in her life that, she did, there wasn't enough attention focused, on reading the signs. Or maybe she didn't understand the signs. Who knows? Either way, I'm glad she's safe and did not get hit by a train. That would have been awful. But, miracles happen. My friend Tina, she comes on to watch me quite a bit. And we've been friends since we were 12. Her daughter just had her second baby, little guy, little boy, 8-pound baby boy named Jackson. And it was, uh, Mom ended up in the ICU. There was some, stuff happening there, but she's okay now. So thank God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. But she's okay. Okay. Enough of this blower. Put those knobs over there and go back to the paint. I'm not going to do it there. Let's see. Set this here. Sorry, if I stand over this way, I don't know if you can. I'm left-handed. Well, I can paint both sides, so I can paint right-handed also. I can also write with my right hand. Not very well. And if I play baseball, I can play baseball right-handed. And I haven't played baseball in years, so we So how's Texas weather, Miriam? How's it going in Texas? My son lives there. My son and my grandson and my one of my grandsons and his son and his fiance. They live. I think they're like a couple hours from Dallas, or an hour, 45 minutes. I don't know. He's been there a couple years. I think it's a couple years this year. I bet it's hot. Thank you. I'm so glad she's okay. I'm so glad. It was horrifying when her mother called me. Tina called me, and she was, I devastated. Just her daughter was in the OR, and uh, but she's okay now, and she's gonna be fine. So, whew, yeah. I don't think she'll have any more kids after this. I don't think she can. Is the thing. It was yeah. I don't think she can. It was a hard pregnancy, and she's young still. She's just young. I mean, I want to say she's 18, but she's not. She's in her late. See, she's in her late 20s, maybe early 30s. I can't remember how old Haley is. Right, let's see now. My kids, compared to my kids, she's young compared to my kids. Well, my older ones. Water. I'm gonna spritz this with some water. A little mist. There we go. My oldest is 46, so he was already around when Haley came around. Yeah, let's see. He was there. Gosh, she's got early 30s. Hot most days. Some rain and thunderstorms. Wow. Well, nothing is small in Texas. I lived there when I was a kid. And I just remember that the bugs were giants. And when you got in the car to go somewhere, it was like you were driving forever. The bugs were huge. And the first thing I did, had no idea, didn't know any better. Nobody said anything. And I was a little kid, not 4. I wasn't even in school yet. I saw the giant hill and I went and jumped right in it. And those fire ants hit me. Oh my gosh. Yeah. My mom got the hose out and sprayed me from head to toe because I was screaming. It was painful, but never did that again. And when the banana spiders were huge. My favorite thing, though, the fireflies. The fireflies. Do you see fireflies? Are they still around? They haven't gotten rid of, with all the pesticides and stuff they spray in the air these days. I mean, it makes you wonder if there's anything still around. That looks terrible, but so this is a cabinet makeover, a Souter cabinet made by Souter, company Souter. Are they still around? I don't know. But when I used to sell furniture years ago, I sold everything. I managed stores. I sold furniture. I sold cars for a while. I even worked for the cemetery. Outside sales for them. Doing pre-need services. Yeah. Anyway, this company, Souter, they were really good about quality. You wanted quality pieces of furniture for your office, they were the company to buy from. They're not flimsy. They're solid. It's a solid piece. And yes, I'm painting it. Because why not? I know it was on this side, but I missed some spots. Okay, it'll look better when it dries. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear my husband's phone going. Well, hi, Penny. How are ya? It's good to see you. I was watching you this morning. Early bird. You make the cutest stuff. I'm doing over this cabinet that my friend gave me. That was her mom's. Thanks for the tip again, Miriam. I forgot about the water spritzing, so I'm glad you reminded me. Water spritz makes the paint slide easier, and this paint's kind of thick, so Anyway, I'm redoing this, and I'm going to use it by my desk to put. It has a top piece that goes on top of it, and I would have brought it in, but it stacks high, and it has slots in it for paper, so that'll be good for rice paper or my. I actually have my rice papers in binders, but I don't know. I might switch it over while I'm cleaning this room this weekend. That's what I'm going to be doing. Um, all that stuff that's in my car, and there's quite a bit of that, the free stuff that she gave me is still in my car because I just wanted to go through and bring in what I would use and donate the rest. So this lady, amazing. Her toll painting is so. I have a few of her pieces, right? I'm gonna put that right here. They're here. Where to put them? I'll have to show you. Anyway, she did some beautiful work. Just a beautiful artist, and she was an artist. She was an art teacher, uh, and at 80 something years old, she was still teaching twice a week, teaching classes, and until COVID hit, and then it kind of she had 12 students that she would teach twice a week, and then COVID interrupted that, and then I guess Dee Dee said she never got quite back going to it, but everything was very organized in her place, so it made it easier to decide, what do you want, and I did take things that I won't use because they were all going to go into this giant dumpster. Dee Dee said, just need you to take it, whatever, take it. If you can give it away, give it away. If you can donate it, to the. So that's the plan. Is I just filled up my car, and they saved this piece for me, and this little desk, whatever this thing is, it's sitting on stand, and so I came back and got those. And another chair, another office chair. And hopefully it raises up higher than my chair so I will feel like I'm not sitting down so low. But anyway, yeah, it was pretty cool. I am going to, did I miss any spots? I don't know. It needs help. So I'm going to give it a quick dry here. So this is my, did I do this side? No. Put my fingers in it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Missed on the side there. I do have enough paint to go around. Sorry, I get to look at the top of my head. What do you guys think? Or ladies? And if there's a gent, ladies and gents. I am making a mess out of my Lazy Susan. The next thing is to paint the top of my desk. I mean, it's multiple colors right now, and before I just didn't really, it wasn't a big deal because I sanded it down once I got it ready, and then it just didn't happen. And I'm using top paint on this, but that's okay. I might come in and do, I could do a lace pattern on the side. I could do a diamond pattern. My friend dropped off a whole bag of lace for me. Lace doilies. I usually don't, I don't have doilies all over the house, but I will use them for crafting. It is drying faster, so that's good. I might be able to get that. You see the time is an hour. It's fine. I might be able to get that print on the drawers. Of course, it's going to need a sealer coat. You can see it where it dries. You can see the little wet spots. I'm going to move this. I blocked myself in. The only good part about that is the dogs can't get over here. Hi, Tamika. How are you? Are you Marilyn's daughter? And did you go by Mickey as a kid? Okay. I'm going to move this so I can put the drawers up here, and then we can check out the, let's get on the other side of it. Don't drop anything on your foot. This fun little setup I've got going here. Okay. I think this one's the bottom. Does it matter? Look. Yeah, this one's the bottom. Taller. What, watch me put her on. I remember you. I remember you. How are ya? I sure do. Oh my gosh. Let me see. That's a blast from the past, Nikki. Nikki girl. How are ya? And your family. There's something sticky on the side here. I want to wipe off. I don't know what it is, but. It's good to see you, young lady. How's your sweet mom? I worked with Mickey's mom. Tamika. She probably goes, do you go by Tamika now? I worked with her mom. Oh, the stories, and oh, the fun, and oh, the... I drove that poor lady nuts. Yeah. You restore furniture? Oh, awesome. That is great. Do you get on here on Facebook and do it? I don't usually do furniture, but, you know, well, I've done it, but I usually do other stuff. Okay, did I get all the sticky? I'm wiping it off with some alcohol wipe. Something icky. Something icky on there. Okay, so I just want to make sure I have the upper and the lower and the right. They're the right. So I want to put my print on there and have it. I have to switch the drawers around. That would be awful. You don't do furniture, Penny? I have. It's just been a while, you know. It's just been a while. I think this will go on once it's attached. That way I know I've got it in the right order. But these do need a second coat. So get with it. And I wanted to do the side because I thought, why not? Where's my paint? It's still in the box. Hold on. All right. Stir it a little bit. How's your mom and the fam? All the kids, all the grandkids. Your kids have to be grown now, huh? Golly, that was a long time ago. Spray. You haven't seen them in a long time? Rains and thunderstorms. And where do you live? Are you still in Washington? You call your mom every day? Good for you. I hope she's doing well. I don't see her very often I haven't really been on my own page. My private page, I'm not on there as much because I'm always on here. My kids are all over the place. Jennifer's here. She lives and farms in Everett or in Arlington, and Jesse's in Texas with his family, and he's here. I think he's here every month because he's in the military still, so he comes back, and I got to see him a couple times. He's flies in and out really quick. And Stephanie is in Tri-Cities, and Christina is here, but she's moving to Arizona. So, and Brooklyn, my youngest, she's here. And then all the grandkids. Two of them are living on their own. One One lives in the Mukilteo area, and the other one lives in Everett. And I can't get them to call me for anything. I said, if you could just send me a proof of life emoji on occasion. Just, an emoji that lets me know you're still there. They're busy. They're all busy. All the kids are busy doing their own thing, going every different direction you could think. Jennifer's a farmer. Jesse's military with a background in. I mean, he's been a military guy all his life. You're laughing, Barb. My kids, yeah. The emojis, the grandkids, just send me an emoji so I know you're alive. Nope. So Jesse he's also an iron worker and then other stuff. Stephanie's a teacher in Tri-Cities, and Christina is going to law school right now. And Brooklyn is she's going to graduate from hairdressing school here shortly, in next week. So I'm excited for her. She's young. She's just 20. I started over. They all left the house and I started over. Oh, I don't need to do the bottom of that. Ugh. So that's where I'm at. But all the kids except for Brooklyn. Mickey grew up with my kids. Well, her mom and I worked together for a while. I loved her mom. I loved her. She's fun. Oh my gosh. We did some fun things. Okay. I think I'm going to give that a dry. Wait a second. Fix this. Barb, I love your new prints. The new print your art you posted today. Oh my gosh. Well, I think you posted it today. I love it. Love it, love it. This is, what in the heck? I need new jar paint. There's no having nice fingernails when you're doing this. The kids have been given. You're still waiting. You're a kindergarten teacher. Good for you. I love it. I love it. It's good to hear. Well, I'm on here Mondays at 3, Tuesdays at 5, and Fridays at 4. So just hop on here anytime on those days or any other time. There's lots of crafters on here that are good. Miriam from Timeless Artistry is fabulous. So is Penny with Gypsy Grandma. And Barb Ireland. Oh, she does amazing stuff. Her prints. I do her prints a lot. What is with this floppy? Yuck. I'm gonna have to go back and sand. I just don't like how it looks. I mean, you're not supposed to touch the paint after, you get to a point where you just leave it alone. But I have to fuss with it. Okay, I'll be sanding that later. Anything else exciting happening this weekend? Anybody? I think if it's not raining, we're working on the house because we're getting it ready for paint. So my husband's been scraping and power washed the roof and scraping the sides from the old paint. And a previous person that had painted the house, apparently he decided that sand was a good idea to put in the paint and put on the side of the house for texture. No, it didn't turn out so well. So that's going to go away. Gordon, how's your husband doing? You doing a little bit better? I know you were fighting with the insurance company. And that's always a nightmare. Same old, same old. I'm going to pull out some of these knobs and show you guys. I bought a bunch off Temu, and then I also buy them, if you see them at the secondhand store. Some of them had them in bulk. You say, oh, okay, I'll do that. And then sometimes I get them, because I use them on my bottles too. But this one's really cute. Let's see. This one is in here. I don't need anything really, really, really huge. It smells more. The dog will hear this and she'll think I have snacks for her. She'll come running. She'll be down here thinking I'm hiding them from her. Well, those are on the floor. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Just for a change, I need a change of stuff for the moment. I can't remember what's in here. Oh, blue. There's blue. Little bedazzlers. Those are Temu. For a deal, I'm sure. Here's one. This is white. It has a decorative top. It's bigger than this. What's that? You see that? What else I have? Oh, I have some of these. Also, I think these are Temu. There's a couple different patterns of that. Yeah, they're a nightmare to deal with, but yeah. Finally got his portable. Oh, good. Oh, and then I have these. And this one is, so Tim bought me these. We were on a little vacation over at the ocean that my niece has a summer house over, where is it? It's not Ocean Shores, but it's kind of close. anyway, so these were in a secondhand store, and she wanted, I think they were $5. So I got them for me. This one's pretty beat up though on the top, but the others aren't too bad. They're definitely vintage and yellowed. So those, I like those, but they might be too big. That might be better suited for the bottle. And then, what else do I have? Oh, this one. This I got at the Hobby Lobby. This is a little shell. I don't think it fits with my motif that I'm going for, but you know. And then I have these. I think these are pretty. That might work. I don't know. So there we have it. And a couple more different designs. Like this one is kind of spiral. And there's this one. And, oh, this one's blue. It's a little bit different. So those might be fun. Let's see. She is going on there. So now I have to make sure that I don't, I don't want to poke a hole through her face. Because that just would be kind of rude. So it might have to go to the side. I don't know. I might have to do a floral pattern. I don't know if you can see this if I put it up here. If she's straight, it'd be right here. Yeah, no, that won't work. But, and this doesn't. Let's see. She's either going to have to go this way and have it here. Or maybe I don't do this. I mean, what do you think? No? To go down farther. I could put her down farther and it would be like that. I guess we'll see. We'll have to try. And on the, whoa, hello. See, I've got this all rickety. On the sides, I think I'm going to get out I'll use some of the lace and paint a lace pattern on here. I mean, nobody's really going to see it but me, but you guys will while I'm working on it. So I think I'm going to stop for now because it is 5:30, so everybody can go enjoy their evening. And I'm going to sand these tomorrow and then put another coat. And then I'll just wait until next week on Friday and work on it again with you guys. So thanks for jumping on with me, you guys. I hope you have a fabulous weekend and do something fun. Yeah. I'm reading comments. They're pretty. The knobs are pretty. Yeah. Yeah. And maybe this should be another color than white. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. I'm definitely going to go get some more paint because mine is at the bottom and it's kind of icky. So to do that. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will be back Monday at 3 o'clock for VFlex with Belladonna Lily. And I will be on Tuesday at 5 o'clock with Reba Rose, and then back Friday for Kimberly's Vintage Treasure, which is a free-for-all. Fun with Kim. So thanks, you guys. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you on Monday.